All right. All right, it's really late today. It's 5:45. I just taped up my battery. I sure hope I can get it out. So probably something better to use to keep my battery quiet is probably something like, I was gonna say closed cell foam, but closed cell foam is the adhesive on it is gonna gum up too much. But if you use something like double-sided sticky tape, that's like a 1/16 of an inch, and put a couple of tabs on the battery, and that stuff has the type that has like so don't peel the one adhesive side on, leave that on, and then it has the foam, so that foam will tear out, and then you can just remove it and then put it on again. But this video should sound a lot better. So it's not our turn, but we're gonna get over in the right area. So it's Tuesday, 5:48. We're starting out on MacArthur in the city of Irvine. Unfortunately, just like yesterday, we're late, so I have to take just a basic route, so we can go now. So I need to take a basic route. So yesterday I went on, what street was it that I went on? So yesterday we went up on Carmen and went by this gym over here. So I was talking about this gym yesterday. You can see up on top, we got the tennis courts on top, the track, all that good stuff. So when I used to go hang out there, it was Sports Club LA. I actually went to a Newport Film Festival there, which was interesting. So, yeah, it was a big giant party, and I didn't even know what the Newport Film Festival was. I mean, I had my, it seems somewhat obvious of what it was, but, I don't know the history of it. I didn't know what it was all about, but since my girlfriend worked there, we got to go to this party, and everything was free. So free food, free drinks. There was a DJ and just a bunch of wealthy people and us. But yeah, I mean it was all right. It wasn't really that cool. Oh shoot. Right. So, yeah, Newport Film Festival. Interesting. I don't really remember too much. I know I was drinking. I think I remember drinking Stella of all beers, but I mean that was 14. So that was in 2010. So yeah, that was like 14 years ago. All right, so we're on Main Street now. So yesterday we went by the Sports Club LA, saw a Lamborghini. We rode up Main. Oh yeah, I cut through all the neighborhoods looking for alleys, that's right. So the battery's definitely more secure. So I think riding on Main, even though it's repetitive, it's still better than Red Hill. Yeah, that battery sounds a lot better. I mean, the bike's still banging around, but that's just the bike, not the battery. It's my chain. Oh yeah, it feels nice out. It's 75. My suspension is locked. Somebody keeps walking by and clicking my suspension. People can't resist that. There we go. There we go. We got the electric suspension turned on. Blind corner. Dodged the broken glass. Alright, so if you're tired of this section, just hang on. I'll try to do something different. Maybe we'll go on Broadway. Pedal, 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 pedal. There's a car right behind me on my bumper. So this isn't a good time of day to be riding with traffic because of the long shadows. So right now the sun's going down, so the shadows are super long from these trees hanging over. And then you have flashes of sunlight and these long shadows. It makes it hard for me to see what's going on the ground, and it makes it hard for other people to see me. Because I know I pay attention when I drive. I've noticed that. But there's not really a good alternative to Maine. I mean, the only other alternative is we can jump over to Grand, which Grand isn't going to be any better. Standard, we could go on Standard, but Standard's not going to be any better. So then there's Main Street, the Pacific Electric bike path. We know what that's all about. I don't really know. We could cut over to Flower, but Flower's a little too much out of the way. Which way do we want to go? So yesterday I said I was going to go by Palmyra and I never did. Let's take Broadway. Wow, look at all these cars. This is where people get frustrated and they jump over here. So let's yeah, we'll go over to Broadway. So Broadway probably has a lot of traffic too, but not like this. So we're gonna have to wait for 2 lights. We're gonna have to wait. Oh man, my timing is not good. Well, I think we can jump across here. 25 seconds here. Hard to see right now. Very hard to see. All right, we're gonna make a text. That's pretty warm. Pretty warm, actually. So yesterday at this time, I had to put my jacket on. There we go. Clear behind us. All right, so we're on Broadway now. My posse's on Broadway. Got a 4-way stop. These are all 4-way stops all the way into downtown. They can't be trusted. should be a relatively fast route if I don't get distracted. Going pretty slow. Going pretty slow. This is about the same time I left to work this morning. Alright, here we go. Turn my light on. It's a lot brighter than I think it is because I have my sunglasses on right now. I've had some long days, man. I'm on my feet all day today. Most every day, I guess. I don't know, I do spend some time in my cubicle, but not lately. I'm lucky I get to do all kinds of different things. I don't just sometimes I'm at my desk, sometimes I'm at machines helping people make good parts. Sometimes I'm installing tooling. Sometimes I'm fixing machines. Sometimes I'm polishing tooling. Sometimes I'm designing tooling. All right. So we're to downtown. We're up to First Street almost. So this is where Broadway is not going to be manageable right here. This is, unless I can keep up my speed with this car. If I can keep up with this car, I'll be all right. As long as they don't smash into me. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to keep up with them. So once we get past downtown, like up here, speed limit goes from 25 to 30, so people will be going about 40. So there's just no way for me to keep up. So we can cut over to Sycamore. Let's see what happens. They can go around me. Oh man. Where am I supposed to ride? The sidewalk? Yeah, what a freaking... Where else am I supposed to freaking go? There's no goddamn bike lanes. Oh, ruining my video, man. So, yeah, so Broadway gets tricky right there. So that guy was pretty upset that I was riding my bike in the street. It is dangerous for me. It's not really dangerous for him. It's just maybe inconvenient that he's got to go around me or go, 3 or 4 miles an hour slower. I hope he comes back around. So yeah, this section right here, it is probably better to be on the sidewalk, to be honest with you. But yeah, I'm gonna remember that car for sure. I'll see him again. All right, let's see what we're gonna do here. There's lots of cars, and it's very narrow. Been right in the gutter. We got a big hole right here. Hell yeah. Yeah, Broadway, man. Broadway's not very safe. But that's it. That's the worst of it now. We got to remember to avoid Broadway. So yeah, I don't know what a person, like, if I lived right here, which way am I supposed to go? So I could go, there's a bike lane on Bush, but only for a small section. Then there's a bike lane on, there's not any bike lanes. There's a bike lane on Flower. Hello, sorry. See, and then I gotta do that. All right. So there's a huge crack in the street right here I got stuck in one day. So this crack right here is perfect to trap your front tire. So it's not, I mean, it's not bad. I'm riding an hour and a half a day, so those kinds of situations only happen occasionally. Only occasionally. All right, so we're on memory lane. See a car pulling out. Yeah, that would have been death. It's all right, as long as you can see, buddy. All right, guys and girls, here we are, memory lane. We survived Broadway. Barely. So I'm gonna put myself in that driver's, you know, it's good. So that driver's perspective. So we transitioned from a 25 mile an hour to a 30 mile an hour street with 2 lanes that's narrow. So 30 miles an hour, I was probably traveling about 26. I don't think I was going 28. So that's 4 miles an hour under the speed limit. Traffic was heavy, but not really, not too bad. There was room in the other lane. So he had to make a right. So I knew he was behind me. He had been behind me for a while. So I'm driving in this blue car behind this guy on an e-bike that's going 4 miles an hour too slow, and I need to make a right. What would I do? Would I call the guy on the bike an a-hole and then, you know what I mean? Like, would I do that? Probably not. I would probably be behind the guy going, man, that must be pretty stressful riding on these streets with no bike lanes. I probably would say, yeah, it'd be safer if he was on a different street. But then I would probably want to see what kind of e-bike he had, more than likely. I don't know, whatever. I'm wrong. OC Commuter's always wrong. All right, so we're gonna go to Palmyra and check out some Halloween decorations. Wow, look at this. Oh man. I know one of these things are gonna start making noise. They're gonna come alive. Wow, this house is cool. Like me some Halloween. I'm so glad it starts so early. All right, we're to Palmyra. I don't know. I see kids on Surons doing wheelies down the middle of the street, going the wrong way. I don't know. I don't think I'm that bad. Oh man, we're gonna get a close up of the train. Should we just go around? Let's go around. Track is not a very good looking train. That looks pretty bad. Alright, let's double check. Okay, it's clear. It's clear. All right, so we're on Palmyra. We're gonna cross LaSalle, which will be challenging unless these people think I'm a pedestrian and let me cross. I don't know. We'll see. The chances of two letting me go are very slim. I'm sorry. Thanks. Yeah, there's good people, man. I'm telling you. All right, she looking for Halloween decorations too? So I know this house up here is done on the left because I saw it. So let's check out this one. Wow, they just went right through the stop sign. Imagine if I would have been doing what he did. You know how I usually blaze through the stop signs? I would have got smoked. All right, let's check this out, guys. It's 36 minutes into it. We can stop the video early. Lots of skeletons. Get a little preview. Look at this guy. I hope one of these doesn't turn on and scare me. Hopefully they're not on. I don't want to get... Oh, look at, they have eyeballs. Oh, I like this. There's that guy. Yeah, I like that a lot. Hopefully you guys are seeing all this stuff. All right. So that's one. The battery's recharging itself. All right. I think my camera's crooked from looking over my shoulder so much. That's okay. It's all right if it's a little crooked. Whoa. That was an interesting move, putting out a blunt in the street. Not too much up. This is the one that has the old school hearse. It's actually a wagon hearse. So this house right here has a bubble machine, and it's one of the bubble machines that have the smoke inside the bubbles. All right, well, we saw one house on Palmyra. That's good. People run this one all the time too. I was driving over here coming off La Vida with my whole family in the car. I always look twice. I looked twice, the car was coming. Blew the stop sign right there. This is a route I take in the morning a lot. All right, so we're almost to Chapman. Now we're on California. It's really an alley, but watch for pedestrians. So when people like to go out on walks. So yeah, I think if I get it'll probably be a very long time before I can get a e-cells or, you know, a bike that's a little bit faster. I think like 35 miles an hour would be nice. The e-cells, you can go a lot faster than that. You can probably go 40. But I'm gonna have to also get a lot more protective gear, you know. I'm gonna have to get yeah, probably a full helmet and you know, I don't know, like stuff that you would wear if you're riding like a motorcycle. Long day. From darkness to darkness. Oh, I'm beat. I am beat. Now we gotta go edit a video. Having chili dogs tonight. I'm pretty excited about that. I'm gonna have it's too late for me to have a Pepsi, unfortunately. That's kind of the sad thing, but I'll have a chili dog and a massive extra massive root beer. So let's take a look at traffic before we close out this video. So here is the 55 freeway activity. And then I don't know how many miles it is to the 91, but all these cars are going to the 91. So 91 you can go head towards like Corona and the 15, and then you go this way, you're gonna go, you know, past Fullerton and Buena Park, and then you'll end up in LA eventually. So these cars are probably backed up right around that hill over there. So not too bad, but that's just to get to the 91. So the 91's probably a mile and a half, let's say. But then when you get on the 91, traffic's also backed up right there, all the way past Corona, all the way to the 15. These people stopping for me, and people in my neighborhood are so nice. That's what I'm saying. So for every not so nice person, there's several good people. All right, thank you so much for watching my video, and like and subscribe. We're on our way to 1,000, but we're almost to 500. So 500 is 500's great. 460 whatever is great. Anyway, I appreciate it, and we'll catch you on the next video.